Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight, and today I'm playing some King of Fighters 15. So this is just showing you how to do the actual tutorial. So the first section that you need to do is just move back and forward, very simple. Just flick the stick right and then flick the stick left and it will say that it's been complete. Next thing you need to do is crouch, which you just hold the stick down and that will crouch for you. Again, we start off very easy. It does get a bit complicated in the latter ones, so probably don't even need explanations going through these ones here. But yeah, just double right there and hold it, and that will make you run, and then double hop back exactly the same way but behind. Again, it's very simple, but if you wanted to skip forward you may need to for the actual fighting ones, because they are a little bit more challenging. There's a couple in the moving ones that are, but not really anything that's gonna particularly challenge you, I shouldn't think. But yeah, it's very straightforward here. So you just need to, this one's a little bit trickier but not really. So you just need to, I use the actual arrow, so you press down and then flick up just very gently. Don't hold up when you jump, but then the next one you actually do need to do the jump. So now you hold it down and then hold up, and that will get you the jump one there. So that's very straightforward as well. There we go, ready, and we're just literally blocking an attack there, which is nice and straightforward. And now this one, we just literally crouch and block in, so hold it sort of like diagonally left, and that will get you that one. Again, very straightforward. Most of these in any fighting game you would have played, you would have come across these. So there we go. We just literally need to whack them a few times to break their guard, and then on to the next one. So very straightforward here, and then stun them, so you just keep hitting them until you stun them basically, which is very easy. If you do like this video, if it does give you any help with getting the trophy for completing the tutorial, please do give it a thumbs up. It would help me massively. This one's slightly harder, so what you need to do is wait for them to attack. I was making the mistake of trying to attack them. So you basically just need to wait for them to attack and evade. So you just press the light attack, the light punch and light kick, and the arrow at the same time. So you see, I just managed to get it there, and then actually through the attack there, and then backwards as well in the exact same way. There we go, and that's that one complete as well. So slightly trickier, but still nothing. As long as you know what you're sort of doing, and hopefully this video will give you that, then you shouldn't have any issues there. And this one, we're just waiting, and then before we fall on the floor, just press the two light attack buttons together, and that will roll you out, so you don't actually fall down. This one's slightly harder. You got to block while using that, so I struggled a little bit here, but we get it eventually. So easiest is to back yourself into a wall, so you don't keep going backwards like that, and then we do the same but going forward. Again, once you've got the first one, really it's a little bit easier to get the second one, because you kind of know what you're doing by then. So that was very nice and straightforward really there. But we're just going to keep going here, and this one is slightly trickier as well. So this one you need to do a blowback, but as you can see, the buttons on there is nothing too straightforward. So go back, and then so we need to actually guard and then flick back into the air, and then that will get that one, and we'll get that. There we go, and then you can actually attack them as well, which is, it's actually a good thing to have in the actual game when you are playing online, to be honest, because that's quite a hard one to do, but it actually will help you. So that's all of the basic moves done there. Let's move on to the fighting moves now. Alright, so light attack, so simple. You'll know how to do this. Just press X. Sorry, so simple. And I get it wrong. Press square, and then up and square, and now X. So very straightforward, and then down and X, and that will do the attacks for you there, just to get you the basics with these attacks. Very straightforward. Shouldn't have any problems with getting these really at all. I shouldn't imagine either. There we go. And then heavies, so we've done the lights, now we just do the heavies, triangle and then circle. So let's run through this. Alright, so the next section here, we just need to do, well, as you saw there, just press the two together, the two, and then up in the air, and then you probably guessed it, we are through to the next section very, very nice and easily. And then we are going to do crouch, which is basically the same thing there, so nice and easy. Just down and press the two light attack buttons. I don't know why it took me a quick minute to get that, but got there in the end. And then the next subject. So next subject is the what is it going to be? Oh, so it's just a nice little arrow, and then yeah, just whack them. So it's just move forward and press triangle at the same time. Next subject, and the next one will be a throw. So it's actually a trophy for doing 10 of these, I think, 20 of these in an actual game. So you just basically move forward and press triangle, and that will give you the throw, and then you can do the same for the kick, which will give you the backwards throw. Again, very, very straightforward this so far, really. This one took me a little while to get, so I'm going to actually fast forward this real quick. Right, so this is one of the harder ones. So basically what you need to do is wait until they literally grab you, and then you need to, what I was doing, I was misreading the thing, I think. You need to flick it left and right, and then hit like a light attack, either of the light attacks, like that, and then that will cancel the throw. So just, you've got to get the timing, you've got to be very quick with that one and get the timing spot on. But that one did take me a little while to get, I will be honest there. But once you get that one, this one's quite straightforward. You just basically need to wait for them to attack in the air, and you just need to whack them out of the air very much, or before they even get the attack off. So just whack them as they're about to jump, nice and easy, really. This one. So this is just sort of, we're going into the sort of like the HUD there, the max mode and everything like that. So basically the easiest way that you want to be just doing this is press the two buttons there together, and that will get you that one. And then we're on to the next one. Very, very straightforward really so far. A couple of ones are a little bit trickier, but nothing too taxing there. Just a whack and a dash there. Very nice and straightforward. Then this one, you just need to keep whacking them, and then that will rush. And then there's a couple like this. So I will let you watch these couple. You probably won't. If you've got that one, then you shouldn't have any issues with getting these ones. Alright, so back at it. So for this one, very straightforward again. You just want to sort of, you saw the direction of the stick there, down and round, and then whack on one, and that will get that one. So that's on to the next subject. So as you can see, we're ploughing through these subjects. Only a couple of minutes left, I think. So for this one, again, you want to go down, but then you want to hit both of the punch buttons there, and that will get you that nice little move there. All of these moves are going to be beneficial for when you actually play the game as well, so that they are all good stuff. This one's a little bit trickier, but not really. As long as you've played any sort of fighting game before, you should be able to twist the stick around like it says there. I doubt you'd have any issues with that one, and same with this one really. If you got the last one, then this one shouldn't be very difficult to get at all really. As I failed it a couple of times there, but yeah, I mean, it's just got the input on there, so you're familiar with what each of the buttons actually are at this point, I'd imagine, from getting this far. So it's all good stuff. And then this one, pretty much the same sort of thing, but instead of both of the punches, you're doing a punch and a kick. So that's quite simple as well. There we go. Right, so on to the next subject. As you can see, we are literally flying through these really. Not this one was a little bit harder, but yeah, I think at this stage, when you know the buttons, this one shouldn't come as too much of a challenge. But you've just got to and get the timing right. So I was attacking them, which you don't want to do. You want to be away from the opponent. So stand back a little bit and then do the combo, and you should get that no problems. As we can see here, I actually did come out of the game because I was getting a bit frustrated with this one, but then we get it here, so there you go. And then the next one is pretty similar, to be honest, same sort of principle. You need to cancel one of your own moves, so stand away from them and then bush, and you will get it. Just follow what it says, basically. But it's a little bit tricky, one of the harder ones on there, I guess. But you'll get it. If you can get the last one, you can get this one. It's just slightly different buttons there at the end to 2 kicks, but same sort of principle as what the first one was there. And then you just need to basically cancel your own attack, which I don't think that I would ever use really in the actual game. I can't really think of why I would, unless you're planning on someone that's incredible. And then I don't know. They just sort of they can't block. I don't really know when you would use it, if I'm honest, but I think this might be the last one, or second to last one, so not very many left at all. So let's have a look. Yeah, this will be the last one. So this one's a little bit tricky, but if you got the last couple, you won't have any trouble with this one. That last command there you can actually get by pressing L2 or the left trigger, so that was probably be a bit easier really for you, just pressing that one command rather than a couple of buttons there. That is that, and there we go. We should have the trophy now with a bit of luck. If you did like the video, again, please do give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this, and as always, thank you for watching. Take care, bye bye. Also in the comments, let me know if you're having trouble getting any of the tutorials done. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.